Good people, man. Beautiful souls out there in TikTok land. As always, sending them good vibes, man. Sending that healing energy to you and your families, pets and all. Never can leave out them spirits seen and unseen. We all gotta live together. Man, I'm hopping on here today, as you can see. I'm on my scroll. You know, it's a must. It's a lifestyle. It's a way of life for me. But I'm hopping on here, man. Cause you know when you're out in nature, you get these downloads, man. And be like, man, I didn't ever see it like that before. So when I'm out here or I'm by water, it just happened. Hold up, I gotta get this hug in. Never miss opportunity to hug a tree. But yeah. So what came to me today is first love. And I'm like, first love? And you know, the minute you hear that, you start thinking outside yourself. You're like, man, who was my first love? Oh, it was so-and-so. Oh, it was so-and-so. You know, them be the answers, right? But check this. How's it going? That's what I love to hear. Yes, it is. Yeah, so you just start thinking about who you think your first love is. But then it hit me. Your first love is not outside of you. If you are not your first love, you have never experienced what love is. Stay with me. See, as youth, children growing up, nobody taught us to love ourselves. If you really think about it, we really were programmed to seek validation outside of ourselves. So when you look at it, you spend your whole life looking for love outside of yourself, trying to find it in somebody else. So when you think so-and-so was your first love, it really wasn't. You still haven't experienced love yet. That love was more of that love was more of a infatuation, attachment. You might have cared about them. You definitely probably cared about them more than anything. You cared, but you weren't in love. You were not in love at all. And it took me all these years to realize that when I really start taking my healing seriously and just separated myself from everything, that's when I started loving me. That's when I started building a relationship with me, something I never had or experienced a day in my life. I finally started experiencing that by isolating myself and doing work on me. And the more work I did, I stopped pointing fingers outside of myself. I started holding myself accountable for everything because it was on me. And I'm taking full responsibility for that. So as I'm getting to know myself, my do's, my don'ts, likes, dislikes, I start realizing I ain't never been in love with nobody before. I care about people. But this was a different feeling for me. And the reason why I say if you're not your first love, you don't know what love is, because everything really does start with you. And I realized that years ago, especially the last 5 to 6 years, when I went deep into some shadow work and a lot of self-sacrifices of versions of myself that I no longer needed, man, I started realizing that. And once you get to that place where you truly love you, you become your first real relationship. That kills attachment. That kills you being misled. That brings all the confidence and self-awareness back into you. And when you reach that point, you're no longer looking for love. You are love. So you're gonna be trying to attract somebody to share that love with. And if unhealed people come trying to push themselves because they're still searching for validation outside themselves, you're gonna disconnect from them. You're gonna shut it out because it doesn't benefit you. See, we're in an era now, man. Nobody got time to be trying to heal sick people that don't want to heal themselves. And when I say sick, I'm meaning from your trauma, from whatever that makes you feel like you got to get validation outside of yourself. You just got to be with somebody. You just got to attach yourself to any situation. Then you allow the abuse, verbally or physically, in that situation because you still trying to seek that validation. But if somebody say that they're not their first love, that's a red flag. You finna have some issues you gotta deal with because they ain't put that work in. And when you put that work in, man, you got zero tolerance. I'm out. Because you no longer, it teaches you to detach from everything outside of you. So now you can't fall in love. When your person show up, y'all gonna be in love and rise in love. Ain't no falling. Because you know who you are. You realize who you always been to you. And the part of that what pisses people off, you become that priority, like I said in other videos. Once you a priority, you can't be manipulated, you can't be led on, you can't be played with. And people don't like that. You ain't finna argue, you ain't finna go back and forth, you ain't finna explain nothing. You just let people do what they do and think what they want to think. So I just had to hop on there right quick, man, and had to share that. If you ain't your first love, you have never experienced love. And you got a lot of healing to do. And that needs to be your number one focus. Yourself. This your boy, Big Chief, aka Kanoom, the Nateru. Man, I'm finna enjoy this sun, man. Sending that love to all of y'all. Peace.